Wait a minute now. Do I take this as an insult? You said old timers.
You just call it stating a fact is a fact.
It's amazing, what I grew up on, H tractor, what I cut my teeth on.
Yeah.
And that's all we had back in the day. And well, you guys are
We're Oliver fans, so
Yep.
we've got our own idiosyncrasy.
Yep.
So you started with a Farm All H, and then did you shift to an M? Was that the next acquisition?
No, we went to a Super H, and then well, actually, let me back up. He went to Super H first, and then we backslid to a regular H so he could till a little land, and then I talked him into an old Oliver, old school one.
Like a Super 77?
Yep. And boy, I tell you, I could really till the land up then. I could make it down the back and get 8 feet.
They designed those tractors, Oliver Corporation. They said, now we're going to make these and they're going to have a 10-year lifespan. And we've graduated out of that we're using the 770, but yeah, that's from the early to mid 60s.
Yep.
So 60 years later, we've got some 1650s, one 1750, three 1850s, and this one here.
Those are gas, right? 50?
Almost everything now is diesel.
Is everything? Yeah.
We like the diesel better, and we don't use them in the winter. So the starting problems you get in the winter, not a factor for us. But
I think it was 70, 71 or 2. He decided he was going to buy a new one. He bought a 656.
Okay. Yeah.
And why? That was just a cat's meow. It's like, look at us go. We've really come to the big, probably 30 horse, 35 horsepower.
Isn't that what we had, Caleb? The 656 Farm-all?
No. What the heck was that?
856.
No. It was a weird number, not normal for Farm-all, it seemed like. 460. 460?
Oh, yeah.
460.
I think it was a 460.
460. Wow, that was way back. 460. Holy cow, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a 460.
460.
Oh yes, had all the white on. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah.
that one looks a little nicer than ours. But,
A little bit. Ours was pretty decent.
yeah.
Pretty good compared.
Oh, for several years, it was the most reliable tractor we had. You turn the key.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, you turn the key and it would start.
It would start.
Yeah, would start. Never know what you're gonna do after that. But yeah, I see you drive by and I wave. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go see Jim today. I'm gonna find him somewhere.
Well, I'm glad you stopped in.
Yep.
I was kind of hoping you were looking for a job.
Well,
looking for a career in agricultural management.
if you ever get into a mess, not even a bad mess, and need help, call me.
I appreciate that.
I'm just down the road a little bit. And I'm going on vacation for a week next week for 5-6 days, but I'm around most of the time. And
Sure.
if you need a hand,
Where are you headed?
we're going down to campground down in Bar Harbor.
Oh, so are we.
Are you?
We're going camping next week at Blackwoods. We've been doing this for 30 years. Got interrupted with COVID.
Yep.
But we got 2 campsites. Our daughter just moved back from North Carolina.
Well, that's what Jeannie was saying too.
She's down in Hamden.
Yep.
And in fact, she's up this weekend with her little boy. She's got another one coming in August. So they got a campsite right next to ours in Blackwoods up the hill. That's not a good sign. Do you go to that private campground kind of up on the hill?
It's right on the water. The one we go to, right on the water. They're kind of restricted, and they hard, but.
Well, we started going down there because there are no black flies down there. Yeah, the little ones I'm putting 2 in.
Oh, yeah.
I start planting the biggest ones first, and then we get down to the little ones, and I'm putting 2 in.
Yeah. No, so if you put some kind of an organic mat.
Yeah, yesterday we spread some organic fertilizer.
Yeah.
See these little small ones.
Oh yeah.
Now I know farmers that like mini tubers because you buy them by the pound. We grow them ourselves. In our case, we like to grow them big because the bigger seed is a bigger plant. But
Did he move that automatically? That gear driven it?
yeah, it's solar powered. It's foot operated, so he presses with his foot to make it go.
Well, I see him go ahead. And I said,
One foot goes forward or back, and then the other foot turns the steering wheel. It's I don't know if that's Amish made. It's probably Mennonite made, but it came from Pennsylvania.
yeah.
And
What a great idea.
it's designed for picking strawberries, but it saves your back because you know, it's got actually a, he's not using it, but it's got a head strap that would support his forehead. You know, it'd go on his forehead so he doesn't have to hold his head up. But it's a lifesaver.
Come on, he's got to do something for God's sake. He'd be having a nap there going along here. You can't get too comfortable for him. Aren't you glad I come over and spread the love this morning?
It's all right.
So you work for Garrison's in the spring and fall, helping them plant their potatoes and then dig them in the fall.
I do, just because it's a fever, and after you get that fever, you don't know enough to stop.
No, I hear you.
Greg,
I'll get that one.
Greg says something about I can get to the field, you know, I can do whatever. So we're harvesting up.
What's he using for a harvester now?
Oh, he's got one of them big 3-row
Sputnik?
Sputnik.
Yeah.
And we were out working. Oh, if you go up over the hill there in Westfield, down in behind there was a field down there, whatever. And he said, you can get up in the morning. Yeah, I'm up at 3:30, 4 o'clock. But I can get up in the morning. I said to myself. He said, well, you know, whenever you get around. So I rolled into the shop at 4:15. So I'll fix them guys, Lord. So I rolled in the field. There I'm sitting in the field, and Spencer, he said, let's go. I said, well, you don't have your windrows here to start with. He said, they better get here quick because we're going. So we got to the field, and I looked at my watch. 24 minutes, I pulled out with 300 barrels. So I had to go down the end to turn because it's a new land. So I turned around and coming back, and there was a truck right behind me. And they loaded him. He had another 250, 300 barrels. And before I left the field, they were on to the third one. Now, they don't do that all the time, but that particular time, before the crew even got there, there was 800 barrels of fresh potatoes sitting there waiting to run across the rack.
And they don't have anyone on that Sputnik.
Nothing.
They've got a driver driving the tractor, but there's no one in the field aside from them.
Exactly. Spencer, and there's 2 windrowers.
And then Spencer drives the
Tractor.
tractor.
He has a tractor. Yeah, he has one of them. He had to buy one, and then that wasn't big enough, so they had to buy another track machine. So they got 2 track machines now.
IH case.
Yep. And you know, there's a lot, but Greg and those treat me very good. They're very good people. Greg gets a little wound up once in a while, but justly so.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of pressure, and you know, for raising conventional potatoes, the figures that I've read is that the cost of production is $5,000 an acre.
Oh my Lord!
So,
I'm way out of touch. I remember back when it was under $1,000.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day.
so if you were growing 1,000 acres, which is not that unusual nowadays, you've got $5 million worth of cost before you harvest one tuber.
Yep.
So it's understandable the pressure of that.
Exactly. Yep. And
We're coming up short, Caleb. I'll end up with an even row. I got one more I think I can generate.
Okay.
This is seed that if you've had here, do you've regrown from last year?
Yeah, these are mini tubers we grew. We get plantlets, which come in a petri dish.
Yeah.
15 to a dish from University of Idaho. And they overnight them out, and we plant them early in June. And then we stick them in that screen house, what we call the short tunnel.
This one here.
No, it's beyond that. That's the high tunnel.
Yep.
But beyond that, you can't see it now because we're in the hollow. But we harvest these mini tubers out of there, and the screening we bring in from France, and that.
So these actually are the tuber size that you're growing. You're right here. You got your hand.
Yeah, I mean, we go for big ones because since we're growing them ourselves, we're not buying them per pound. I knew one guy up here that would preferentially grow these that were the size of a match head. And the smaller they are, the less vigor they've got, so it must take forever for them to pop up. But they've got herbicide, so they can afford to wait around. If we waited around, the weed would take over. And then, you know, so we used to shoot for dime-sized ones when we'd buy mini tubers. But now that we're growing them, we can grow them an extra 7 or 10 days, and we can get ones that have a lot of vigor. What's amazing in here is we plant these little things, put the screen house. Screen house is 11 foot wide.
So you're going to set that right over on top of this eventually?
On top of this later today, probably.
You got enough people to do it?
There are 20-foot sections.
Yeah.
So
but you know, I'm down. I'm going to go to a demonstration today, or not demonstration. Something I don't know.
Oh, good for you.
Going up and
going up and
There's not much activity, but I'm gonna go up just because to say I went, just because.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, we got to do something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Crazy times we're in. Okay.
We bought an old Oliver one time, and they had a split transmission on it. You know how it is. You go up through there, whatever. And Dad was pretty good, but once in a while he'd get hot. Oh, he'd get wound up about something foolish.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
and he's trying to get this thing going, and he's behind. We had a one row harvester with that old tractor, and he's out there working whatever, and we lost a chain or something on it, whatever. And he's hot, and the next thing I know, he breaks that shifter off, and he that shifter. And he
threw it into the swamp.
He wound it out in the field there, and somebody went out after it. I said, Dad, we have to have that. We got to put that back together. So we found somebody who would weld it up for us and stuck it back in there. Oh no, jeez.
Don't let us.
Now I got to be careful what I say now. That's Yeah, so we're going up to the demonstration anyway. I don't know what that's going to amount to.
Good for you.
It's going to be one of them things where the conversation was this morning. Don't you say anything, Dave. Don't you say anything. That's just like telling a fish not to go swimming in the water. You'll think if they say something contradictory, I'm not going to say nothing. I'll probably say something. Will you? Can I call one of you guys? Come get me if I
we'll bail you out.
I can say there we go.
We got friends in the sheriff's department. We'll take care of you.
Yeah, good. So what brand are these? I know that you have 50s.
This is Butte Russet.
Russet.
Out of Idaho. I met the breeder, the Potato Association of America, PAA. They have 2 meetings a year, and they were in Bangor in 1995. And I had to go down. We had just bought that D6 bulldozer, and I needed to go down to the cat dealer to pick up parts. And it was going to be that same week, so I worked it out that I could go to this PAA meeting. And the USDA breeder, Chuck Brown, he snuck me into the meeting, and I'd talked to Chuck on the phone, never met Joe Pavick, the breeder of this Butte, but I met these potato breeders, this is 30 years ago, that I'd never, it was my one chance to meet them. And Joe Pavick, he's passed on, but his son is now a breeder, and I think he's in Washington State, but all that tri-state area, Oregon, Washington, and Idaho, they all work together on their breeding. So he's carrying on Joe's legacy. So these Butte were an early variety. It's a type of russet. When it was new out, they did some testing. They found that it had 20% higher protein than russet Burbank, and I think it was 50% higher vitamin C. And in our case, it's a great organic variety. But
is it dry?
It's very dry.
Real dry.
Yeah. If you like a russet potato, it's dry. But the interesting thing about it, when you take a Butte out of long-term storage and make them into French fries, they tend to sugar up on the ends, so it makes the fries a little bit dark. So McDonald's came out one day and they said, we will no longer be buying Butte potatoes for making into French fries. And that was the death blow. Wow. And as soon as they said that, all the big commercial process growers stopped growing Butte. So we liked it because it's a variety that's really rugged. It does well with, you know, benign neglect.
How go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, it'll grow. It'll
that big?
grow
Wow.
good size.
Wow.
It's a late variety. It's probably 120, 130 days.
Yep.
But for growing it for seed, we rarely let anything grow longer than 95 days.
I know, Caleb. I'm distracting him.
Well,
I just got to get him going. I'm caught up.
Did I understand that correctly? I've got to get him going. That's what
well,
he said.
Unfortunately, he's telling the truth.
Well, I'm distracting you.
No, not at all.
Once we get these, then he'll be right back there.
So for many years, I think we are the only one raising certified seed of this variety, Butte, in the United States. Because the big guys, they're death on it, because McDonald's is the #1 user of French fries in the world, and when the big boys issue an edict on a variety, no one's going to buck them. I'll shake it. You shake it, and I'll.
I don't know how much more you want.
Too much is almost enough.
We got the rest of the field to do.
I like this mentality.
The old expression, if a little bit's good, a lot's got to be better.
There you go.
Okay, that's good. So what we're putting on here is inoculant, some mycorrhiza fungi, which naturally occur in the forest, and it colonizes on the roots, and it makes the roots more efficient taking nutrients from the soil. And then we've got a organic fungicide called Soil Guard 12G that colonizes the roots with beneficial fungi that prevents things like rhizoctonia and fusarium and pythium leak and like that from getting in there. So
I got to get going. But thank you very much.
okay, well, you come by anytime.
You're going to sell the farm, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do that. And I said, whoa. We had some serious words, and here I am.
Yeah. Well, your state of Maine, the wages are lower, but there's no better quality of life anywhere. And people don't tell you what to do.
No, they don't. You know, they might, after you leave, they might kind of roll a nose a little bit,
Yeah.
but you know what?
But you're gone and you're not hearing it, so it don't matter.
Good to see you, Dave.
Hey, you guys know where I am. Stop
Okay,
in. If you see
okay.
me out, stop in and say hi.
Okay, we'll do.
Hey,
There's-
Jim, man. Yeah, talk to him, Jim.
We've got a new employee on the farm. Dave is going to be helping us out for the next 7 or 8 days. So you'll enjoy camping on your own down there, I'm sure. We're going to take him down with us when we go down to camping the next week in Bar Harbor.
Good. That's wonderful.
And we'll be sure and bail you out if you get into trouble with this protest up in Presque Isle.
Jim, you know me better than that.
That's what the conversation was.
We're sending him on his way.
All right.
See you in a bit. Yeah, I'm down usually looking for something to do.
Yeah. When we shovel the barn out, we'll call you out.
Hey, you know what? It won't be the first barn I shovel. I've been some. I will compare notes sometime, and I've been some bad. Oh.
We used to shovel the barn by hand 30 years ago. Now everything is mechanized. We've got more equipment than any farm on our scale because you can't find the labor. You've got to have the machines to do it.
You can't.
But it's just how farming has changed.
Hey,
Okay.
I've been excited.
Okay,
Good luck, guys.
you take care. Stop in again.
See you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
I know why my dad spoke so highly of you right now. Just that little conversation.
Well, it's nice when old timers get a chance to chew the fat. Come out again.
See ya.
Yeah. Well, I never knew that. I never knew he knew who I was.
Oh, really?
Well, it's a big loss. There are a lot of farmers like him that were salt of the earth, and that's what made Aroostook County what it is. It's just a different world today. A lot fewer farmers, a lot bigger operations, massive amounts of debt, massive equipment.